Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Ask the Expert video series from Safe Kids Worldwide. Today's episode is all about safe sleep in infants, a really important topic, and we couldn't have a more perfect expert for you today. Jennifer Tran is a physician assistant in the emergency department for Children's National Hospital in Washington, D.C. She's an associate director of the Children's National Safety Center for Unintentional Injury Prevention, and she's part of the frontline healthcare team facing COVID-19 in the ER. So let's get right into it. We know that safe sleep is such an important issue all the time, but why is it particularly important during this time of the coronavirus?
So the importance of safe sleep actually hasn't changed at all, but the environment we're in right now with the COVID-19 pandemic, we really worry that safe sleep practices will lose their priority with parents amidst everything else that's happening right now. Of course, what we're seeing in the hospital in regards to COVID-19 is completely tragic, but for us, it's even more heartbreaking to see a baby in our emergency department who's lost their life to unsafe sleep practices that could have been easily preventable.
So you're an expert at this. What are some tips for parents of newborns that have so much on their mind? What are some simple things they can do to make sure that they're going to keep their kids safe?
So there are a number of recommendations out there, but I will leave you probably with the three easiest recommendations to follow. So number one, back to sleep. I'm sure everybody's heard this over and over again, but it's super important that newborns and infants up to 1 year old should always be placed on their backs when they're being put down for naps or bedtime. And number two, less is more in the sleep space. All a baby really needs to sleep is a firm sleep surface and then a fitted sheet to go over that surface. You can get rid of the stuffed animals, the pillows, the blankets, or any other soft objects that are in that sleeping area. This will actually reduce a baby's risk of suffocation, entrapment, strangulation, or sudden infant death syndrome, which we better know as SIDS. And then my number three, so share your room, not your bed. So we've seen cases where babies have been on a shared sleeping surface with parents or siblings, and then one person rolls into the other and causes the baby to suffocate. It's an accidental outcome that nobody ever wants or ever expects. So what we do recommend is that babies do stay in the same room so they can easily be heard and responded to, but they should always be on a separate sleeping surface.
Great advice. Well, thank you so much for that and for everything, and also for dedicating your life to helping children and families. You are a total hero, and I know you don't want me saying it, but thank you so much on behalf of all the children and families out there for everything that you do.
Well, thanks again for having me, but I would say the real thing goes out to all the parents out there who are doing everything they can to keep their kids safe in these trying times. Trust me when I say we see you, we praise you, and we're completely grateful for everything that the parents are doing right now.
For more safety information, visit safekids.org.